This one is actually my recipe. Hallelujah, I have a recipe. Now, to start off in this bowl, I have orange and lemon zest, and we're going to juice each of these citruses. And half an orange. Now we're going to add a little bit of honey. Not too much honey because there's a lot of sweetness already from the citruses. Some salt. Now we're going to add the olive oil, make a vinaigrette. Easier way to make a vinaigrette. Alright, let's try it. Ooh, that's delicious. It's sweet, but not too sweet. So now we can add some herbs. I like to add parsley and some chiffonade mint. You don't want to do this with the merging blender when you mix it in with the herbs because you don't want it to break them down. Alright, so now the dressing is done. Let's set this aside. Alright, so I'm going to do this on a plastic cutting board because you do not want to stain my wooden one. But they're already done. Roasted. You gotta be very careful with this because this will stain everything. But now the skin literally just comes off. If you want, you can do this under cold running water. This will literally stain anything you touch, so be very, very careful. Now I got my bowl ready, and I'm going to chop these up into small cubes. Now, throw them in there. Same process. If you want, you can cut a little bit off of this. The bottom, probably burned. Take off the knob as well. And you see how everything got stained? Yep, that's the thing. That's the thing that beets do. Now what we're gonna do for this is just throw in a little bit of the marinade. Tiny, tiny bit. Now, you see the color of the marinade? It will not be that color anymore. It will be a bright red, purple. Mix it, mix it, mix it. Now before serving, you wanna let this rest. Let's say a good 30 minutes in the fridge. I've let this rest for about 30 minutes. Let's just have a little taste. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little salt. Now we shall plate, but we'll try to plate it fancy. You know what's funny? Culinary school, whatever, worked in fine dining, all that stuff. I'm not the best at plating. I think it just has a little bit to do with my impatience. That was kind of useless because it's going to be covered. But a little bit there in the middle. Now this is how I would plate it if I'm serving it for people. It's a little bit more parsley. So this is a little bit of an herby salad, right? Parsley, some pickled red onions, any kind of toasted nut you got. I also happen to have macadamia and sesame seeds. And sunflower seeds. Now we can add the best part of this, the goat cheese. And I couldn't find my tweezers, so we're just gonna do this by hand. We got some mint leaves here, some mint leaves there, some beet leaves there. And that is a simple beet and goat cheese salad, like most things with this and with this. If you let it sit or put it in the fridge for a little bit, it's gonna taste a lot better. And now you all get to watch me eat it. Shout out to Southwest for making this possible. This is how I spend their money I make there. Yeah, if you ever decide to serve meals, I got you. I can shoot you guys some test meals or whatever. Now let's try it. Probably better with a fork. My mouth is gonna be super red. But there's so many things going on in the salad. Like the crunch from the nuts, the creaminess from the cheese, the earthiness from the beets, the pickled onions, the herbs. Oh my goodness. If there's somebody that doesn't like beets in your family, have them try this. Pretty sure they'll change their mind. Also, too, shout out to Hestia in Austin, Texas. Michelin star. This isn't their recipe, it's mine. But they do have one of the best beet dishes I've ever had in my entire life. It was like beets 4 different ways.